November 02. Yes. 2023. You might have some general questions related to your career or something which you can ask me meanwhile. Meeraina good. Make general questions. If you have any general questions, you can ask.
Sir, actually, I have like 6.5 years of experience.
One person was asking, you have some years of experience.
6.5 years of experience.
Okay.
Testing.
Okay.
So I want to move for development. So I choose to PEGA. Like how much it is helpful for?
Okay. So I have, let's say you are experienced candidate. I have experience or gap. We can say anything. Okay. Gap of some years of experience. Okay. Some years of experience, and you choose PEGA. How this is going to help you? This is what your question. Okay. See, generally people whoever wanted to move on to different technologies, they can go with different tools. Mainly they look into tools because they can learn it in a better way without coding, and they will move on. So out of which PEGA is one most I mean like having most highest demand in the market. Okay. So if you're going to choose PEGA, if you have experience or you have gap, see, some years of experience, like from current year to previous years, like let's say 3 years or 2 years. Okay, 2 years or 3 years of experience. Okay, you have to show on PEGA. You have to show on PEGA, saying that I am currently working on PEGA. It's not that 2 years back you show PEGA and now different technology. It's not like that. So present experience, you have to show them like your PEGA experienced candidate. And previous years, suppose 1 or other years are there, that you can say different technology, no problem. So that's how you have to present your resume, and that's how you have to give the interviews. Okay, that means those whoever has gap means 3 years or more years of gap. 2 years means 2020 to 2021. One also can try as a fresher. Okay, but before that I'm talking about, so you may have to show some experience, and then it is easy to crack. So the training that you are going to get here, I already told you, right? Even if you show 4 years, 5 years experience, you will be able to crack, given if you have learned it properly. Okay, so that's the reason why you are attending training. See, our training is not like a simple fresher training. It's not like a high level training. So if you are thoroughly fully focusing here and regularly practicing to understand the concepts, you can replace a 4 years resource in PEGA for sure. You will be able to independently work on it. So that will happen for sure. But only thing is your dedication is required. Okay, clear? Yeah, if you are facing any issue while installation, contact admin. Send them a screenshot and contact admin. They will help you immediately. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Yes, please go ahead. Till 7 o'clock, I
Sir,
will take your questions. Yes, go ahead.
okay. Yeah, go ahead. I have installed the PEGA software by looking at your YouTube video, and everything was successful. And I got, like the browser has opened, and everything was good. And even I got the login credentials. Is that going to be enough just to all the practice sessions that we're going to make it here?
Yes, that is enough. If you have installed PEGA and you just tested by login, that is pretty much fair enough.
Okay. Is it pretty much like a real time, like a
Yes,
real time
yes.
thing?
As I already told you, whatever that you are installing here, whatever that you are
Mhm.
working here, it will 100% match with real time.
Okay. Okay. And I had a funny question. I don't know like whether it's funny or not. Like why none of the IT employees like has an awareness about PEGA? Even if in a 10 years IT guy, if we ask like a PEGA, they're gonna ask like what's PEGA? Like they don't even know what PEGA is. Why?
Yes. Yes, the reason is very simple. PEGA is a licensed tool. Okay.
Okay.
So PEGA is not an open market. Means they don't promote it generally. These days only they started promoting actually. And it is a licensed tool. So, and the licensing cost also in I think in $1 billion, $1 million, I think between $1 million for a big client. So that's the reason why it is not well known in the market. Okay, but still there are almost so many clients are using. So many clients are using PEGA. It's not well known in the market of developers for the reason it is a licensed version, and only those companies who are having the licensed clients, in that company only people will come to know. So that too, PEGA teams will be like 50 members, 100 members. It's not like 1000, 2000. Okay, 1000 members of Java team, .NET team, or Python team can be replaced just by 100 members in PEGA, even less than that. Okay, that number also will decrease when they go with PEGA application development. Okay, so it is not well known only for the reason it is licensed tool, but they started promoting it since recent past, because they are changing it to SaaS model, SA, software as a service. They're dividing PEGA tool into 32 modules. So you'll be learning all that 32 now. So you are learning everything combinedly. They are dividing all this into 32 modules as a core engine. Everyone will be buying, and other components of this PEGA tool clients can purchase individually. So the advantage of going to SaaS model over purchasing the entire PEGA tool, currently what is happening is every client purchasing entire PEGA tool. So the advantage of purchasing in a SaaS model is license cost will get reduced. So when license cost is getting reduced, there is a possibility that more number of clients will get into PEGA, and it will be well known. Okay, many of them they don't know actually. If you say PEGA, if you ask PEGA someone who is already working in IT industry even for 5 years, 10 years, they may say that I never heard about it, but market is good.
The one we are installing is the developer version?
No, you are installing everything, developer, admin, everything, but still we have access. It's a home version. The one which we are installing is home version, which is exactly similar to enterprise version.
What do you say about the market in the US for the PEGA?
See, it's not about PEGA. Any technology now, the openings are pretty less. I think you know about it, right? So I think previously, if you are trying to change a job, you used to change it within 15 days, 20 days, but now even 2 months also the people are waiting. So it's not about PEGA. The market is not good in USA for IT industry, and India it is somewhat better. Okay, not like USA, and the market is there, openings are there. So if you are experienced candidates, I mean, like, if you're going to show experience, definitely we have openings. I can show you the opportunities, but you have to give us the interview and crack it.
Thank you, sir.
Hi Harsha. So there are
Yes.
different phases in PEGA, like development, testing, UAT, UTA. So how will that roles will defined? All those are PEGA developers in the beginning or what?
No, actually there are something like PEGA developer, okay, and PEGA business analyst, okay, PEGA UI UX, and uh, PEGA tester. Like this, there are different roles, but in the market you have openings only for PEGA developer. So other things we don't need to hire separate resources. It can be done even by any admin or any business analyst, normal business analyst. You don't have to separately learn it. Openings all will be there for PEGA developer only. PEGA tester also will be there, that you can learn in 2 or 3 days. That's not a big deal. Okay, but a general Selenium tester or someone can work on a PEGA testing if we give them KT for 2 days. That's pretty much fair enough.
Harsha, I have one question. Like, as you mentioned about PEGA testing, uh, how similar it is? Like, PEGA testing is similar to manual and automation testing, or it is completely a different role? We do
The
have
way how
any
you
opening?
perform it is different. The way how you perform it, I mean, like, the way how you write test cases is different, but ultimately it does the same job as other tools. Okay,
So, do we have some trainings in PEGA testing also here?
that's not required actually, but you will be
Okay.
wasting time actually. There will not be any growth.
Okay.
And any short details about the certification, like what kind of certification? I know it's a bit early to ask you about the certification, but how the more of certification going to be?
See, CSS certification, LSA, 3 levels of certification will be there, which you have to do. Not everyone. All of you forget about this. It is not required. Every one of you must be doing CSS certification, for which we will help you. Okay, don't worry about it. You will not fail. Certification cost in India will be around, in USA it is $175. In India it is $175 plus 18% GST will be there. Okay, and the same cost, additionally same cost for CSSA also. This I will cover later, but all of you remember, you must be doing the first certification at any cost. That is mandatory. If you wanted to get into PEGA job, being certified is must. Okay, our course will cover these 2 levels. Even LSA also will be covered, but that is a practice of design and all. Okay, that you will come to know only when you are there in real project, at least for 6 months. At least for 6 months, stay in a real project, understand the design, then you can write LSA with the knowledge that you are gaining here and with the information that you got in your project. Okay.
What's a more of an examination certification? Is it an online thing or do we need to go to somewhere else?
No, it's both ways available. You can go to center, Prometric center, or you can do it online from your home. Anything is okay. 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 It
So
is 7
Harsha,
o'clock now. Is it okay? Okay. Okay. Last question. Go ahead.
from the point of view of experience or gapped persons, so the
Hmm.
certification will come with the date or what?
See, certification always comes with date for sure. Okay. But remember one thing. See, I myself, I will get requirements from big MNCs sometimes. Okay. Not now, in the usual regular market when there were good openings and all. So today market is not so good for any tech. Overall IT industry is down, that you might be aware of, right? Okay, in a regular market we used to get the requirements from the big companies only. They say this to us, like, so if you have resources who are really having good knowledge, skill matching to 2 to 3 years, 4 years, like that, you send me their profiles. Ask them not to reveal anywhere that they did not work on well. So they have to behave like they have real experience candidates, because knowingly they cannot take. Okay, so even though it is a kind of open secret, you make it as an open secret and you just go on, then what will be our certification date, recent date on? Okay, so there's no issue about it. Only thing is, do you have that skill level or not? So equivalently 3 years resource or 4 years resource, your skill is matching or not? As long as your skill matches, what is this certificate? This is just a paper. Okay, so companies will not be so tough on you as long as you are skillful. If you are skillful, remember, here or there somewhere you will definitely get placed for sure. People with no skill only have to struggle for many things, but skillful resource, definitely they prove themselves and they will get into the job for sure and they will survive. That will happen for sure. That I have seen in my experience since past many years. So you fully focus on gaining the skill. Okay, and you attend for 5 to 6 companies, no problem. Any one of them definitely going to give you a chance after they come to know that you are knowledgeable and you are desperate to work in the project, and definitely you will be able to perform much better in the project. If that is what you are going to prove, then you will be in for sure, whatever your background is. Okay, because if they want only genuine resources, nowhere in IT industry they can get, especially PEGA, they cannot get genuine resources. That is impossible. Okay.
Thanks, Harsha, for clarification.
Okay. Okay. So we will go ahead now. So far from the beginning, like last to 10 minutes, we were just going through some general questions instead of sitting idle. So now we are going to start looking into our demo session. So we'll go ahead with our demo. Okay. So yesterday what we have discussed, I will just repeat just in 5 minutes, like 3 to 4 minutes. I'll cover what we have discussed. Okay. So yesterday I told you a point that PEGA is used for application development purpose. PEGA software you're going to use for what purpose? Application development. If you want to develop applications, then you will be using a software product called PEGA. where you will be developing application which is full stack development. Full stack development means you will be working on user interface development, you will be working on business logic, and you will be working on database interactions, joins, complex joins, inner joins, everything you will come across. Only difference is you will never write the code. No code. No code in the sense, don't feel like just a business logic. No code means there won't be HTML coding, there won't be business logic related coding, there won't be queries also will not be there. Okay, you will never write like some select star from so and so table, left join with so and so table, so and so conditions. This query format, these queries are query inside query. You will never write it, but you will do all of that just by user interface model. PEGA is all about user interface model. Everything you do is like a drag and drop and navigations. Okay, see, as a PEGA developer, you need to fully focus on understanding this product, understanding the product. If you understand this product, what they have provided, how to use this product to develop the business applications, then if you learn this product in depth, that means you are a good technical person. You don't have to remember syntaxes. Here you need to remember the navigations, but that too you remember the navigations easily when you access it 3 to 4 times minimum. Okay, you cannot remember it just by hearting. Okay, you have to do the navigation 2 to 3 times. You will automatically, your brain automatically start storing it. Understand? Okay, so let's go ahead with the next point that we have discussed. Here I will show you next points. So this training is going to be conducted for 3.5 months. It may increase for 1 week, as I told you. Okay, don't feel like this is a too long duration, but you need this much of time to learn it properly and perfectly to compete in the market with real-time resources. You're not going to be an ordinary candidate. Okay, and after the training, I explained you about post training also. I'm not going to repeat that concept now, okay, because it will take time. I already told yesterday. Anyone, if you have missed yesterday's session, we request you to watch the video in our YouTube channel. See, what we do is for first 3 to 4 days, we will post videos in YouTube itself. We will not share it individually. And later on, after the enrollment is completed, we will create one drive and we will dedicatedly give the access to the drive to the people who have joined this course. Okay, till then it will be open for everyone. No worries. But every day it will not be posted in YouTube. After 3 to 4 days, we will not post in YouTube. And daily class running notes plus theory documents topic by topic will be providing, and practical documents with screenshots and with clear written explanation will be provided. Daily live recorded session will be provided with view access till course completion date. It may be 3.5 or 1 week more plus 2.5 months more. You will be having that access retained where you can watch anytime whenever you are free. And daily assignments will be given with enhancement requirements of whatever we do here, plus interview questions for screening interview. I have shown this yesterday in a document to you. On the topic, we will write interview questions and give you. Interview question and answers, topic wise documents also separately available. I will share you all those documents. Around 40 to 50 documents will be there on each concept. And audio recordings of all topics with explanation will be shared to you. It is not mandatory that you have to go through it, but whenever you get some free time, you want to listen back to the content. You don't have time to watch and all, just wanted to listen like with earphones and all. You can utilize this. Listening to it 2 to 3 times, what happens is your brain starts storing it automatically. You'll much better understand the concept. And Google Classroom access will be provided. Yesterday we did not do it, right? See, I'll show you. Where do I have that? I think I closed it. Just give me 1 minute. I'll show you. Yes, I started it before 10 minutes only. Yes, recording started already. See, 612 batch, right? So for a demo purpose, I created this classroom. See, for all of you, I think you might have received this message, right? Yesterday you received. What you need to do is click on that link, enter this code. Then you will get the access to this. See, we have shared you documents, these documents on your this one, right? WhatsApp. From WhatsApp, you have to forward to your mail and then you have to open in your laptop for a better view. Instead of that, As I have given you classroom access, if you come here, you can download these documents and keep it with you, okay, in your laptop. Okay, and videos will be in Drive, that is separate place, that I will tell you later. Okay, so we will start adding here. Okay, better all of you, I request you to join here, okay, in the Google Classroom. Just you need to click on that link. This is for what purpose? Material purpose. Okay, only for material purpose. Okay, just for your information. Here you go now. I'll go to this document, and YouTube channel is there. That's an open channel. You can utilize it going forward. And resume preparation help will be there. I'll share you model resumes. We'll prepare the resume. I'll review, and we will go and post that reviewed resume, and interview tips and tricks will be told. And real interview audio recordings also I have. That also we will share you after you enroll for the course. Okay, all this will be provided to you. And let's go ahead now with your today's session. Okay, that's a high level information of what has happened yesterday. That's what the information. Yesterday was just an informative session, and today is going to be a real demo. Okay, and the demo which we are going to look at today will give you an understanding about what is BPM, what is PEGA and its use in real market, and what is BPM. That will be covered, and how PEGA is related to BPM, why PEGA is called as a BPM tool. Okay, that clarification you'll get throughout this demo. I will cover just a high level in a simple way to understand with a real life examples. I will not go in too much depth into technicals. Technicals will be told to you later. Understand clear, everyone? So let's begin now and look at this. So I already told you yesterday itself, what is PEGA being used for? I have already written. PEGA is a software tool, okay, software product or anything you can say. Okay, we'll write down tool used for application development. So where you are developing applications without the need of coding. See, whenever you work with an application, suppose if you are going to register on Facebook, Facebook registration page will come. You enter the data and click on the button register or sign up. When you sign up, what will happen? Data will be taken and stored into one permanent storage location that we call as database. What do you call it? Database. That's what. See, an application contains 3 layers. Typically, an application contains 3 layers. Can you please be on mute if you're talking to someone else? Typically, an application contains how many layers? 3 layers. Okay, one is user interface. You develop it by using what? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and other programming language. PEGA, no coding. And business logic. It may be Java, it may be Python, it may be C#, it may be any other business logic coding. And SQL database. DB means SQL queries. You might be using DB2, you might be using Oracle, or you might be using MySQL. Any product you will be using as per your client. So, but while working on PEGA, you will be working on three different layers without writing all this code. I have already mentioned that point. And here, these 3 layers communication will happen in this way. The data which you enter in user interface and submit, that will be taken into business logic. In the business logic queries, you have to write as a developer in other programming languages that will hit the database and data will permanently store. Next time when you come to Facebook page, you don't have to register once again. You just need to log in with the credentials which you have used while registration process. Then it will recognize you. It will search the database, recognize you and say that you are an existing registered user. So you are allowed to get in. If you are not a registered user, your data is not there in the database, then you have to sign up. So typically 3 layers will be there in the web application development that all of you might be knowing about. Same way, PEGA also will have these 3 layers of UI, business logic, as well as database. Clear, everyone? And the communication, how it will happen? UI to business logic to database. Reverse also same. Database back to business logic back to UI. That's what typically happens. Everyone clear? So at the UI place, you have HTML, business logic place, you may have Java, database place, you may have any database, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, or DB2, anything depends on your client. Okay. See, generally, as per the accessibility of the application over the network. So you access applications, maybe in your own laptop, you have application installed and you can access that application. Okay. See, PEGA application is installed in my laptop. Can you access the application installed in my laptop from your laptop? No. you cannot access because it is installed only on my laptop dedicatedly. It's not there in the network. You may connect this application to network. Okay, then other people can access. By network access, okay, by network access, we are categorizing applications into two types. How many types? Two types. One is, okay, I will show you here itself. One is intranet applications. Another one is internet applications. One is intranet, another one is internet. By network access, this categorization is based on what? By network access. See, suppose if we have any application with Harsha Trainings, there is one application. See, Harsha Trainings website is there, no? Amazon website is there, no? Flipkart website is there, no? IRCTC website. Those websites you can access from anywhere in this world. As long as you have internet connection, you can access from anywhere in this world, because that applications are public domain applications, which are internet applications. If you have internet access, you can access that application from anywhere. So the applications which are available in public domain means anyone can access from anywhere as long as you have URL. Okay, this public domain applications which can be accessed from everywhere. Your Gmail, can you access from anywhere? From your phone, from your laptop, somewhere else you go and you access Gmail, you can access. That is public domain application. So that is called as internet application. That is called as internet application. There is another one called intranet application. I will tell you. See here. For example, let's take Amazon application only. But in Amazon, we have applications which are just like employee based. Let's take TCS company. Okay, let's say TCS company is there. You are an employee of TCS, right? You can access leave request management application, which is provided by TCS company. I am not employee, let's say. Is it possible that I can access it? I have internet connection and everything. So can I access that TCS application for leave request management? I cannot access. You can access leave request application when you log into TCS network. You should log into TCS network. When you log into TCS network, then only you can access its applications. So those applications will not be made public domain. TCS HR management application, TCS HR onboarding applications, okay, or any other TCS related applications will not be made available in a public. TCS.com general website, anyone can access. Okay, but there are so many other applications now which will be accessible only to employees of organization. Similar way, you go to a bank, try to deposit money. Banker will access one application to make the data entry of the amount that you are trying to deposit. Yes or no? Bankers will access. Will you be able to access that application anytime from anywhere? It is not possible, because those applications will be accessible only to the employees of that bank, that is within that particular bank network, nowhere else. Those applications are called as intranet applications. Those applications are called as intranet applications. Everyone following online, students? Every one of you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So internet and intranet applications. Internet applications are public domain applications, whereas intranet applications are accessible only inside organization's network to its employees. Okay. So next point is, so example I have told you, Facebook, Amazon, Flipkart are internet. Intranet means insurance policy processing, bank applications, which will be accessible to only employees. Those are intranet. And now PEGA is a no-code application development software where other technologies like Java, Python, these are all coding related. PEGA applications, no coding means no HTML, no business logic, nothing you need to write. And moreover, I have to tell you one point here. All PEGA applications are intranet applications. All PEGA applications are intranet. I'll write down here. Intranet, two types, right? Internet. I will share you this PPT. Okay. This PPT document which I'm explaining, right? I will share it to all of you. Okay. And all PEGA applications in today's market are intranet applications. Intranet application. This is for your information. Okay, means PEGA applications are used for internal business processing. PEGA applications are used for what purpose in today's market? Internal business applications. Let me tell you. See, if you want to develop HR onboarding application, you can develop using PEGA. Leave request management, okay, time sheets, that and all you can develop using PEGA. See, whenever you apply for an insurance policy, you apply through one website. Website is just for data collection. What is your name? What type of insurance you are looking for? What is your email ID? What is your phone number? But really, that website will not process your insurance policy. Once you submit the data, agent will collect more details. He will submit in the branch. Internal employees of the branch will take your data file and they will start creating transaction. That transaction of insurance policy or loan processing will go through different teams internally, verifications, approvals, finance, so many teams, and finally it will be processed and completed. As a normal person, okay, we never get access to that internal applications which will process loans and insurance policies generally. Yes or no? So yes or no? Have you ever accessed those applications? Any one of you? We will never access those. Those applications are meant for business processing only, but those applications will be accessible only inside the organization to internal employees. That type of applications are mainly developed by using PEGA in today's market. Means today there is no website available in this world which is developed based on PEGA. PEGA license will be purchased by the clients mainly for the purpose of internal business processing. Okay, that we experience regularly, but we will never access. Loan processing, insurance policy processing, okay, HR onboarding systems for JP Morgan and Bank of America. So many applications are there. So many clients have so many applications which will be used for the internal business process. For example, you take Amazon. Amazon has applications, right? So Amazon.com or .in application you are accessing. This is a public domain. Behind the scenes, how many applications will be there for Amazon? I'll tell you. Amazon agents will be there. That means who will delivery partners will be there. No, delivery partner will access Amazon application only for tracking this delivery components and everything. Yes or no? But this application we will never access. Delivery application. Your delivery agent will come and take signature and mark that product delivered and all. That will not be accessed by us. That is because his employee he got access. That is for what purpose? Internal processing purpose. You are not required to involve in that process. You are required to involve only in the purchase process, public domain. Internal processing, you don't have to. That application can be developed in PEGA. And Amazon will have a lot of inventory management system. Inventory management system will be there. How many products are coming in, how many products are going out, what is the inventory system, and all this should be managed. No, that application is also internal application that can be developed by using PEGA. Like this, from at the front end, if you have one business application, behind the scenes there will be n number of applications which are running for the business processing purpose. Two applications I told. Amazon will have employee management system, that is one more application. Amazon will have leave request management system, one more application. Amazon will have even other different types of applications which will be used internally for fraud detection, fraud tracking. Okay, fraud purchases will happen. No? So like this, so many applications will be there in the background. So Facebook is an application which you're seeing as a one, okay, single page application, but in the background even more than 500 applications will be there for PEGA, for a Facebook company. Okay, PEGA is mainly focused to being used for internal business process management applications. If you are learning PEGA and if you're going to work on PEGA application development, definitely those applications are internal business processing applications. Everyone clear with this point?
Yeah, sir, I have one question. Like Bank of America and Wells Fargo, those banks you are using PEGA
Yes,
only,
yes.
and outside customers also will use Bank of America website, right?
See,
Bank
those
of America
customers are
website and
also not websites. Websites will not be developed using, can be developed, but they will not develop because the charges, considering charges and all. Okay, it can be
yeah.
developed, but PEGA website itself is not developed on PEGA. Okay, so Bank of America has n number of applications. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, they have, but all those applications are for the same internal business process purpose, not their website. Their websites might be Java language or maybe C Sharp, okay, .NET, something they might have used, okay, but internal processing and all, everything will be done only by using PEGA applications for many of their applications. These are all mainly internal. PEGA end users are also business employees. I told you, na, bank application to deposit money, to withdraw the taxes, that management should be done, right? Who will access that application? Bank employees, right? So like that, PEGA applications are all internal business process management application, which will be accessed by the employees of that particular organization. They are the real users. Okay,
But
clear?
customers, the website customers are using is not developed by PEGA, right, sir?
Yes, yes. See, simply,
Like
PEGA is
if
not a public domain application. PEGA is not a public domain application. Employees will be using the internal business process application. Those are the users for PEGA. As a
bank.
customer, you will go to a website, Bank of America website. You open request for personal loan. You will give your details, right? That's a different one. Data will be submitted back to PEGA application that will be processed. Okay.
Only bank people are using PEGA PEGA
All and
developed by
all,
PEGA.
in all sectors it is there. In every sector, PEGA is there. Okay, not only banks. Healthcare, banking, okay, and insurance and research, pharmaceutical, everywhere it is there. Oil and gas, in every sector it is available. Even telecommunications, we have all different sectors, clients are there. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
But
See,
everywhere
what is the
inside
advantage?
only,
Yes, please.
intranet only.
Internet. Main all
Okay,
applications of PEGA are internal business process application.
okay.
See, you are using PEGA to develop applications, right? But what is the advantage? Why should you purchase PEGA license to develop applications? Let me tell you. If you're going to develop your applications for internal business process, okay, using Java, Python, or any other technologies. Let's say, for example, if you're developing application like Flipkart for internal business processing purpose and all, everything, Flipkart related applications, if it is taking 1 year, just as an example, I'm taking consideration, okay, 1 year it is taking if you go for open source technologies and all. The same application to develop in PEGA, it will take just 3 months. Why just 3 months time? Why it is not taking 1 year? I will tell you, listen to me carefully. Okay. So listen to me carefully. PEGA is a tool using which you are not going to write the code from the scratch. Code will be automatically generated. You will be doing it form-based programming model. You don't have to remember syntaxes and all. So you are not going to do anything from the scratch. Some of the components are ready-made available. I will tell you one simple example. Okay. See, you purchase a product in Amazon. After you purchase the product in Amazon, at the last screen, once your payment is successfully done, you get an information displayed on the screen. This is your order ID. So and so is your order ID, and so and so are the details of the product you purchased. Along with that, you will receive one email also. Yes or no? SMS or email you will receive now. How this SMS or email will be sent? Is there anyone going to send it manually? No, right? Then how this email will come? Anyone tell me? Just simply. No need to say technicals. Automatically, who will send? Hmm? Application will send. Application only going to make this email being sent to the customers. From the application, it will get triggered. Instead of a human, application will trigger the email. Yes or no? For that, you need to write business logic. To send email, you have to write business logic from the scratch. For example, if you start writing the business logic to send email, you need to integrate with email servers. You need to write the logic to compose the email, send all the required parameters to email server. Email server will send it. I'm telling you high level. No need to think about how it will be done technically. Just information point. If you're writing a program from the scratch, let's say, for example, it is taking 5 hours. Okay. What if I write you program and give you, you just need to integrate in your application? How long does it take? Already program is written, available. Whatever the program you wanted to write, that is already available. Take that program and integrate in your application. That's it, done. How long does it take? 15 minutes maximum. Yes or no? 5 hours to 15 minutes. Look at here. You don't have to bother about what is there in that. You have to just need to know about what is this. That's it. Inside what is send email notification. One component is available in PEGA. Whenever you have this type of requirement, which I told you, after the product purchase is completed, email should be sent to customer. You don't have to write your program. As a developer now, you are learning in a different way. Previously, you are learning syntaxes, how to write the program and all. Now you are a developer, you are learning what is the component ready-made available in the system, which I can use whenever I want to send email to customer. Which component is available? You should know the name of the component. You know the name of this component, take this component and integrate in your project. That's it, it is done. And you should know its parameters. If you want to send email, you need receiver's email, to email, from which email you want to send, subject of the email, message content, what you want to write, password of sender. Okay, these parameters you supply, automatically email will be sent. How long does it take? Not more than 15 minutes. So as a developer, instead of learning how to write the program for sending email notification, what are you learning here now? What component is available in the system which I can make use whenever I have got a requirement to send email notification to customers. This component name you know, its parameters you know, then integrate and pass the parameters, done. Just 15 minutes task. You are understanding the difference between PEGA developer and other technology developers? Are you getting it, online students? This is how PEGA applications can be developed within no time. Is this the only ready-made component available? N number of ready-made components like this. Those components which are generic, send email notification. I mean, like sending email to someone. This type of business logic functional coding, is it required only in Amazon application, or is it also needed for banking while taking loans, giving insurance policies, or is it also required in any other different sectors of application, required or not? For a number of different sectors of application, even including research application, healthcare, everywhere, these are generic common components. This type of coding you will write in different types of business applications, yes or no, irrespective of the sector. That common components are already identified and provided in PRPC software. PEGA software, when you are purchasing, this is one additional point. PEGA is not only no coding. PEGA is not only no coding, but also what is that? It comes up with predefined features. Features means functional component. Ready-made features. Instead of predefined, you can also use the word, I think this one you will understand much better. Ready-made features. Ready-made features means whatever that, see, you are not developing by writing code, you are doing it by drag and drop. Instead of even drag and drop, you are using the ready-made component which is already provided in the system. Your development will be done within less span of time. Make sense? Clear, everyone? That's how PEGA reduces the time. For a client to get into the market, to get onboarded into the market, to compete with its competitors is most important, where PEGA applications can be developed within no span of time compared to other technology applications where you are doing these things from scratch. Not only this, there are so many features like this we will experience when we go and work with PEGA. Understand? Clear, everyone? Online students, so far everyone clear? Respond on the charting window. Okay, with this, I have given you information about PEGA and its advantage. Now we are going to the next part of the demo. See, when you are inquiring about PEGA, you might have heard about PEGA. This is one term. PEGA PRPC, this is another terminology. PEGA BPM, this is also another terminology. CPDC and all frameworks, leave it. You are going to get a clear picture of what is this terminology. Okay. See, PEGA BPM tool. Have you heard this? Okay, maybe if you start inquiring, maybe in the some websites or somewhere, you might have heard like PEGA PRPC, PEGA BPM. You might have a confusion. What is all this? Okay, it will be sorted out. We are now going to learn to understand about architecture of PEGA. What is our goal now? To
What is
understand.
PEGA PCSA?
I will tell you. Just hold on. That is certification. Okay.
Okay.
Just follow me to gain good
Yeah.
knowledge. Just follow me. I'll clarify your doubts. Okay, that will be clarified automatically.
Okay.
Now, so far our goal is to understand what is PEGA, where you use PEGA, what is its advantage when you are going to work on PEGA. All of you are clear. Part 1, 3 parts are there. Part 2, second part. Our goal now is to understand about the architecture of PEGA. PEGA, I told you, it is a tool. It is used for application development without the need of coding. You just do it by drag and drop and selection. Remember the navigations. Plus, ready-made features are there. Try to gain the knowledge about what ready-made features are there and how to use it whenever to integrate into your business requirements. And you got a clear idea about all that. But now we are going to focus on understanding the architecture of PEGA. In this journey, 2 parts are there. One is PEGA BPM, another one is PEGA PRBC. So first we are going to look at understanding about PEGA BPM. PEGA BPM. See, PEGA is called as BPM tool, right? What are the BPM tools available in market? Is it only PEGA as a BPM tool? IBM BPM is there. IBM provided one BPM. PEGA BPM is there. That is what you are calling this PEGA software. What else is there? Cordis,
Appian.
Blaze, Appian. What else we have? Uncork, Mendix. What else? Kissflow, Activity, and what else we have?
RHPAM as well.
I'm not very much sure. What was that?
RHPAM, Red Hat.
Not very much sure that. Red Hat, I don't know whether they have BPM. Okay, I'm writing RH simply, as you told, etc. There are many tools available.
RHPA.
Yes, that's okay. Okay. So there are many tools like this available in the market. So why these tools are called as BPM tools? What is the reason? Why PEGA is being called as BPM tool? It's a software product used to develop applications, right? Apart from that, you are calling it as a BPM tool. What is the reason all these are called as BPM tools? We need to understand what is BPM first of all. Before we proceed to know about what is PEGA and further its architecture, first we need to understand BPM architecture. You understand BPM architecture, then you focus on understanding the PEGA architecture. Our goal is to understand PEGA architecture. Before that, know about the BPM architecture. BPM architecture, you are clear. Then we will go and look at PEGA architecture. Second part, what is that we are going to focus on? BPM and its architecture. Okay, that's the point we are going to focus on, fully focus here. See, now throughout this demo, you have to imagine yourself as a developer point of view. Imagine yourself as a developer. Okay, with a developer point of view, we try to analyze to understand the BPM tool and its use. Even end user point of view also, I will tell you. Look at here. See, I told you PEGA is used for what purpose? PEGA is used for application development purpose. Okay, same point I am writing here. BPM tool, sorry, BPM tool, okay, PEGA tool is used for application development purpose. Same way, BPM tool is also used for application development purpose. Okay, means whatever that you are using PEGA, so that means whatever I told about PEGA so far, just apply it for BPM and we proceed further. Okay, look at here now. So what is the exact definition of BPM? BPM stands for business process management. Abbreviation of BPM is what? Business process management. Why are you using BPM? To develop your business applications, to develop your business internal business processing applications. That's what I told you already. Business process management. This particular BPM tool you use to develop your internal business processing. Okay, and see, when you develop your applications as a developer, what does this tool will provide you? Facility, it should provide you some facility to develop, right? What are the components available? What does it provides? How you develop? Look at here. BPM stands for business process management. It will provide the developers to have end-to-end visibility, the ability to have. Okay, okay, did I remove anything here? The ability to have, which provides the ability to have end-to-end visibility and control over all parts of multi-stepped transaction, multi-stepped over all parts of, oh, it's already there, or which provides the ability to have end-to-end visibility and control over all parts of multi-step transaction in business application. Generally, if you are developing a loan processing application, internal application processing for, it will process the loans. Loan processing, you consider it as a transaction. In a business terminology, what would you say? Transaction. Suppose if you go to bank, deposit money deposit, one work is completed. No, you completed, you have done one work. What is the work you have done? Depositing money in your bank account. In a business terminology, this work is said to be transaction. This work is said to be, work is equal to transaction. See, you are designing or you are creating one internal business process application. What do you design there? You create UI, okay. You create business logic, okay. You are going to implement database related stuff, okay. But all together, working together, you implement a transaction model, yes or no? From beginning, where it should start and where it should end. Overall, this is transaction model. In between, what will be there? In a transaction, it is collection of tasks. Collection of what? Tasks. Meaning that what? Look at here. Look at the diagram. Okay. Look at this diagram. Starting of the transaction, you want to withdraw money. What are the different steps? First step is user interface displayed. Enter the card number and PIN number. That is the task you are doing. After you enter card number and PIN number, means card number entering means you swipe it. It will take the number. PIN number you have to enter. So system should validate whether it is a valid card number and PIN number, yes or no. System should validate, right? That is also one task being done in the transaction processing. As part of transaction processing, one task is providing the data. Second task is validating the input. Who will be doing the task? System will be doing the task. So that is internal task. And one is you are performing, another one is system is performing. Two tasks. After verification successfully verified, it will dispense the money. That is another task. You will get the money. Okay. If it is not verified properly, then it will say that not matching with our records. Correct? Yes or no? So like this, whenever you are making any transaction in the business world, a transaction is one work. That transaction will be divided into multiple steps. Step 1, welcome screen. Step 2, request screen. Step 3, validation of data. Step 4, processing. Step 5, ending. Multiple steps will be there. Generally, if you write a flow chart also, same way it will be available. Yes or no? Overall, one work will be collection of tasks. The tasks will be performed. Multiple steps will be there. So you are going to use BPM tool. You are going to use BPM tool to develop your applications, where when you develop your application, you design your application transaction model to have multiple steps. So you are using BPM tool to design and develop your business application, where you design your transaction model of your business process. Clear, everyone? I am telling you little bit in depth, going inside. So far I told you high level. You develop applications, but after you develop applications, what would you do inside? Obviously, you will be designing transaction model. BPM tool provides a facility to design the transaction model like a flow chart. Like what? Flow chart. So if you develop application using BPM tool, how are you going to design your transaction model? You design your transaction model like a flow diagram. That I am going to show you in PEGA also. You don't have to bother about navigations. Try to understand the concept of multi-step trans. It's a simple one, small one. Okay, we have the bigger one actually. Now business users, they will be making transactions. In the UI, they will click on start loan processing. Once they click on, this transaction flow will run internally. This is going to display the UI. Okay, so just leave about this one. Just proceed to the next level. Oh, I think I don't have authorization. I was making some changes. Hold on. I will run from here a different flow. Hold on. Imagine I am executing that flow. Just it is loading slowly. Please wait. Oh, it's taking long duration. So now it is displaying in the transaction model, the task 1, it is going to display the task 1 now, multi-step. Step 1, it is going to go to step 1 and it will display step 1 for customer search. I can search for a customer. Details are there, it will display. After search is done, it is collecting the details of a new customer. It is going to collect the details of a new customer. You are a new customer, you are looking to process your vehicle insurance. Then it is going to ask you, okay, please provide your basic details which we wanted to store in our database to proceed further with your insurance policy. Okay, look at here. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I'm accessing it like a developer. Real business users will not see all these things. They will see only plain UI, browser UI with only this particular portion they will see. They will see these buttons and all. You will enter data and submit. Like this, you can design transaction model in a BPM. BPM is used for application development, where you create internal business process management applications, where your application transaction model can be designed like a flow diagram, which is easy to design as in a developer point of view. Okay, like a flow diagram you will design. That's the point to understand. Where this flow is going to have multiple steps. Flow is going to have what? Multiple steps, where each step can be considered as a task. This flow is considered to be having multiple steps, where each step is one task. Okay, everyone clear so far? Are you able to follow and understand, every one of you? Respond on the chatting window. I don't want to blindly proceed everything. So based on your response, I can proceed. Okay. See, we will not be able to finish this entire demo today. Tomorrow, continuation of this will be there. Okay. Whatever that we can finish up to 8 o'clock, we will finish that. Okay. See, another point. BPM is used for business process management application development, where you design your transaction model like a flow diagram as a developer. And BPM is providing you, it is going to provide you ability to have end-to-end visibility and control over all parts of the transaction model you are designing in your business application. You're developing business application, okay. What BPM tool is providing you? End-to-end solutions. BPM provides end-to-end solutions in the application development life cycle. Software development life cycle, SDLC. Tell me at a high level, tell me what are the different steps involved in this. SDLC you might have studied in your BTech now. Software means if you are developing a software product, one application, what are the phases involved? That will be discussed by software development life cycle. First, requirements gathering. If you want to gather requirements, you need to use a third-party tool like Jira. You need to use Jira tool, or any other tools are there apart from it. Requirement gathering tools.
Version 1.
As version management is different.
Rally.
Confluence.
Lotus Notes is also there. I have used it some time back. And what else you told?
Rally.
Rally or
Yeah.
Rally.
Rally. RALLY.
Okay. So many tools are available. Requirements gathering will not be done simply by emails. One tool will be there. You are a developer, you will access it. Okay. And requirements gathering after analysis, design, and development. This will be done by developers. And then unit testing also I'm including here itself. Okay, by developer. And then testing by testers. Testing by testers. Tester team. Okay, or you also call it as quality analysis team, QA team. You can call it. Fourth one. What is fourth one? After testing is done, then
UAT.
deployment. Deployment means installation. I'm not talking about UAT and all. I'll tell you later. Just a high level. These are the different tasks involved when you are developing a project, correct? See, and deployment, what are the tools you use? Testing you use, what are the tools you use? Testing. Tell me, what are the tools you use for testing?
Selenium testing.
Selenium
Postman.
testing tool.
EFT.
Tosca. Postman is also there. I'm not sure. Okay. I am not very much sure about all these tools. Okay. Some tools you will be using. And version management also you tell me. Okay. You're telling version management, right? Previously. Versioning of code. Versioning of code. Subversion tool. Okay. Serena version manager. GitHub. Okay. Git tool. What else? GitLab,
Bitbasket.
big basket, big basket,
Mm.
okay, etc. Like this, there are so many tools you'll be using. Deployment purpose, what are the tools you use? ARM tool. What else? Azure tool. I'm sorry, Azure tool, etc. So many tools. See, each phase you are purchasing the tools. Reporting is also there. Let's consider that also one phase. Reporting tools wise. Reporting means what are the tools available? MSBI and what else?
Power BI.
Power BI, ClickView. Okay, I'm not sure about the spelling of that. That's okay. ClickView. Maybe C will not be there. Tableau. Like this, so many tools. If you are developing applications using other technologies, after you develop during the development phase, you need to purchase these many tools to finish your project, right? But remember, BPM is a tool which is used for application development, where you design your transaction model like a flowchart. Not only that, all the development phases can be done on BPM tool without purchasing a third party tool. BPM tool is a unified platform which will provide you all facilities of SDLC lifecycle. That means BPM tool will provide you a facility of collecting the requirements. Look at here, I told you, right? BPM is equal to PEGA. So agile workbench is there. Go to agile workbench. Here itself you create the user stories, requirements, bugs, feedback about all that. I'm not showing you, I don't want you to bother about navigations. Understand the concept. Okay. And whenever you open a rule, and you can write the test cases here, automated test cases, you can automate the test cases. Test cases will run automatically for each individual component that you are developing. Okay. Testing also, you are purchasing third party tools. No, that is not required. Analysis design, anyhow, it will be done by developer. Version management. Here there is a concept called rule set. What is the concept? Rule set. You don't have to get the knowledge about rule set, but understand there is a component already available in BPM tool which will replace the version management tool. Versioning can be done within the same environment. Okay. So versioning, version numbers will be there. And moreover, go here. What is that? Deployment can be done here itself. See, in BPM tool itself, you will have a facility of deployment. Deployment means installation, right? So you have a facility of deployment, importing, exporting, packaging also available. See, the phases what you have here, different phases of application development, you are purchasing different tools. Reporting also, you are purchasing third party tools. No, but here it is not required. For reporting also, here reporting feature is ready made available. So starting from requirement phase to all the phases of development, including reporting, end-to-end solutions for your application development are available as ready-made products in PRPC, as features in PRPC or BPM. BPM is a unified platform for your business process management application development, where if you have a BPM tool, you don't have to purchase any third-party systems. You don't have to purchase. Entire things that you can do in software development lifecycle can be done on a single environment called BPM tool. That's how BPM tool is going to provide you end-to-end solutions for your application development, where you design your transaction model finally like a flow chart. Everyone clear about BPM? So BPM stands for business process management. This tool is meant for application development. As a developer, you use this tool to develop the applications and you design your transaction model like a flow chart. And BPM tool is as a unified platform, provides all the solutions of application development lifecycle, where requirements gathering and then development, coding, I mean like testing, and then build and deployment, version management, reporting, all the feature related things are available in a single platform. You are going to be a developer, you can work on all these things without the need of coding. Make sense? Everyone clear? You are going to be a full stack developer like this. So deployments can be done by using third party tools by release management teams, but here in PEGA a developer can do that. Versioning can be done third party tools, but here in PEGA version management will be done on the same tool. Like BPM is equal to PEGA for now. Okay, everyone clear? You understand what is BPM tool? Every one of you. Are you clear so far?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's move on to one more slide. So you are using BPM tool to develop your business process management application. It is providing all and all end-to-end solutions in SDLC. Okay. How BPM tool is different from regular other technologies? Other technologies also you are doing all this, but you are purchasing third-party tools. What is one major difference between BPM and traditional application development? BPM way of application development and traditional way of application development. I will ask you one question. If you are going to look at Java, C programming or C# anything, are you going to anytime are you going to come across anything like a flow diagrammatical representation like this? No, right? That
Only
is not there in the technologies, but all BPM tools will have flow diagram model. All BPM tools. BPM is providing you a facility to develop UI logic database. All these three will be there in every technology you can develop. Additionally, BPM has something called as process. What is that called as? Process. That is equal to, you can say flow, or you can say flow chart, or you can say workflow. Flow which will define the processing of your work. That's why you call it a workflow. You can use any of the terminology. That is equal to transaction model, no? That is equal to transaction model. This is what about BPM. BPM is going to have one additional component which you never see in regular traditional programming. That is called as process or workflow or flow. You call it as flow diagrammatical representation to define transaction model, that we are calling as a process. So if I want to define a process, what is the definition I can give? Can anyone tell me? Process, I told you this one. Process is equal to flow, that is equal to transaction model. If I want to define a process, how would you define? Look at here. I'm trying to tell you the definition of a flow or process. Process is a unit of work. Yes or no? Process means a transaction model from beginning to ending. It's one work. It's a unit of work that can be completed either by acceptance or rejection. What does this statement means? We need to understand in detail. See, using BPM, you are developing application, you are designing your transaction model using a flow that you are calling process. Process is one unit of work that can be designed to in such a way that the work can be completed either by acceptance or rejection. For example, I'll tell you one example, two scenarios. You have applied for a loan. You got the loan sanctioned and money you have got. Your loan is said to be completed successfully. Yes or no? Okay. Let's take another situation. We have applied for a loan. For some reason, documents missing or some reason, loan got rejected. Now, what do you say? Loan processing is completed or not completed? Not completed means you should be able to resume. Okay, I'll tell you another way around. You will be able to understand. You have a leave request management flow with two steps. Step one is submit leave request. Step two is approve or reject. You submitted leave request. Step two, it went to manager. Manager has approved your leave request. Completed successfully. Let's take the second scenario. You submitted leave request, it went to second step. And the second step, manager selected, rejected and submitted. Now you tell me, rejection case. Completed or not completed? Completed only, no? Then why did you say when manager rejects loan, you said it is not completed? This time you are saying completed. The other time you said not completed, no? It is completed. In all the situations, it is completed. Direction one, direction two. Direction one completed successfully. Direction two completed rejected. See, you submitted loan. Customer care person called you. Your loan processing is almost done, sir. Now to proceed further to disperse your amount, I need to tell you this. We are charging 4% of processing fees. That's what they told. We need your confirmation, sir, over phone. You said that, no, I'm getting for 2.5% somewhere else. I don't want to proceed. Which means that you are trying to withdraw your application. Yes or no? You have withdrawn your application. Customer has withdrawn the application. They click on withdraw the application. Now loan is completed, but completed withdrawn. Completed withdrawn. Completion can be done accepted, rejected, withdraw, revoke, many different ways. That's what the meaning of process is, a unit of work that can be completed either by acceptance or rejection. You design a process oriented model while you are working with BPM and PEGA. Understand? Clear, everyone? So what did we discuss today? We understood about BPM, and it is a unified platform which will provide end-to-end solutions for your application development. If you're going to learn BPM, there you are going to work on not only development but also reporting, requirement gathering, unit test cases, normal test cases, running everything, plus deployments, versioning, everything you learn as a single developer. All that is available in a single platform, and you learn to design your transaction model like a flow diagram. And I explained you what is a flow in detail, like as a definition point of it is also called a process where the work can be completed successfully, unsuccessfully, rejected, revoked, withdrawn, different ways. So here I want to stop before we proceeding further. So just some information, whatever that I can cover in 1 hour, that has been covered. Okay. So continuation will be tomorrow. Don't miss the session at any cost. So tomorrow we have to cover almost 15 to 20. Tomorrow you will get a clear idea about architectural components of BPM plus PEGA, and you will get a clear idea about why all these tools are being called as BPM tools. Over Salesforce is a CRM tool. Abnitio is a CRM tool. PEGA is a BPM. Why these are called BPM? You will get a clear idea tomorrow. Understand clear? Continuation we go tomorrow. So it is 8 o'clock now. See, if you have observed today, we started our session on 7 o'clock. 15 minutes before I joined. I am waiting for all of you. I sincerely request all of you, please be available to the class 5 minutes before itself. I know this is winter season. Wake up at morning time will be difficult, but still you have to wake up. Okay. If you want to build your career in a successful way, you have to take some struggle for sure. Understand clear, everyone? So I am going to close the meeting now. Tomorrow also same meeting link. Please be available. You are all on time. Thank you. And online students only connecting little bit late. So it is clear right today? Every one of you clear today? So I'm trying to give you the background information. Okay. Continuation, once we come across with the architecture of BPM, it will make sense, better sense. Okay, than this. Okay. So we will continue tomorrow to understand what are the other architectural components available in BPM. Once that is done,
So,
PEGA will be done in a minute. Okay.
Harsha,
Here?
I have a question. Can I ask?
Okay, I have other batch. That's okay. Ask me this question. Okay. I'll talk to you. I'll give you time on day 3. No worries. Go ahead.
So, any business enterprise requires both internet and intranet applications. So, how are these two connected?
See,
And
internet
also,
and
and
intranet
one more
applications
question.
are connected via services. There is a concept called as web services, which we'll practically work on. Okay, we can consume ChatGPT from our PEGA home version. If you want, I can teach you that. You don't have to execute ChatGPT. From PEGA itself, you will design one screen. I'll enter a query here. PEGA itself will show the result of what is what is being sent by ChatGPT. We can integrate and practice. If you are interested to do all those, I will show you. Okay, here we will learn everything practically. Okay, fine. We will wind up for today. We will continue tomorrow. Please attend the session on time. Be available on time. Thank you.